Day 7. So let's have a look. Day 7 is called Jack Frost. Oh yes, Jack Frost. This is the Layton Merino and Stellina. It's so soft. Okay, so I'm just going to spin this, and then after it's done, if I decide I want color, I'll dye it afterwards. But I think what we're going to do is grab our fancy book again, and we're just going to go inside. I'm not going to look. This page. What is it? Uh-oh. It's beaded. What is it? It's a 3-bead picot in a coil. I don't think I'm going to be able to do that because it needs to be rested. So we're going to try again. I will do a 3-ply. I'll do a 2-ply beaded coil at some point, but I want something fairly simple because we got a lot of yarns to spin. Okay, what are we looking at now? I think we're going to end up in the same place. I think the spine of my book might be banged up. Okay, let's try again. 3rd time's the charm. What do we got? A 2-color super coil. Let's try again. Apparently this isn't going to work. We're all into the beadeds. Ooh, opposing plies. That could be fun. Let's see. I'm not finding a whole lot that is really tickling my fancy. Let's go all the way to the back. We got cocoons, snarled pigtails, spiraled pigtails. What is a knot yarn? Ooh, if we over dye, that might be fun. I think that's what we're going to do. Can you see that? So we're going to have 2 singles high twist, and then when we ply them together, we're going to make these little slubbies like this. Just go back and forth and make little slubbies. I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to do a knot yarn. So I need 2 singles with extra twist. So the first step is going to be grab our fiber and unwrap it and spin us up a couple of singles. This is so pretty. Oh, it's so soft. It's going to have this shady gray color, and I think it's going to look really interesting, even if we don't end up dyeing it. But you know me, I'll probably end up dyeing it. So I've split it in 2. Let's get going. We're going to spin a couple of singles. It's a good thing I've got my spinning apron on because I'm covered in little bits of fluff. All right, let's get to work. So we're trying a different lighting. It's the evening and I was just enjoying the soft light instead of my bright filming light. So I totally messed up for this. I read the description for day 6, but this is actually day 7 because we did day 6 with day 2. So this is actually called Yet to Come. And it is merino, alpaca, llama, and kid mohair. And it's based on the ghost of the Christmas yet to come. So it's natural gray and black merino with alpaca, llama, and kid mohair to lighten the color and produce some defined stripes. This is gorgeous. This was a real joy to spin. It's very soft and the color blends are just amazing. Let's see if we can get this. It's a little more black than it's showing up right now, but anyways, so I did the fancy spinning method. What did we call that? The brain. She's not braining at all today. How did we end up on cocoons? It wasn't cocoons. We were doing knops. Knops. That's what they're called. Knops. I made mine very big though. Mine are quite long. And I did that for about half the skein and then I just two-plied the rest of it. So let's see if I can show you some knops. You can see here, get my face out of the way, that I make really long knops. Now, I really do, I do want to dye this. So I will probably, there we go. Now you can see it. What I'll probably do is work my way through the advent calendar and I'll dye the yarns when I'm done with the spinning because this is a big job and I want to get it out through the advent weeks, one for each week. So give me a minute. I'll turn on the big lights and we'll go over what we spun in this first week of the advent. 1 minute. So here's our first week of advent calendar yarns. And it's become an interesting color palette. This is actually my favorite, which is surprising because I'm not usually a big orange lover, and this definitely has like a peachy orange undertone to it. This is the Cindy Lou Who that we thread plied. Words, they're hard. But I think we came up with some interesting ways to spin, and before I do my weaving I'm probably going to group it all in categories that I like. I do like this green color too. I love the way it looks with the brownie color. They're all really pretty. I really like these fibers and yarns. So that's the end of week 1 and I got to get to work on week 2. So thanks for joining me, guys. I hope you're enjoying this little adventure into this advent calendar and spinning all 24 of the yarns. 24, 25? I have to look. It is 25. Oh my goodness. So all 25 days of this advent calendar. I thought it was only 24. Oh, I've taken on a project. So I'm going to get busy getting to work on week 2. And thanks for joining me. And I'll see you for next week. Bye.